Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and what can I say, guys? Alpha 8 is here on the 24th of April 2018. If you're watching this in the future, the Alpha 8 was released into the experimental branch on Steam. Now, there's a couple of caveats related to this video that I want to clear away before I actually get into any detail. The first one is that the update notes say that this is a raw release, part one of what will be a 3-part release. So obviously I think what the devs are planning on doing is releasing this, getting some feedback from the community, and then making changes. So that leads me into caveat 2. This is just going to be a one-off first impressions video. It's not going to be the start of a new Let's Play as such. And when I say first impressions, I mean first impressions. I have not yet played this game. All I've done so far is I've downloaded the experimental branch. I have had a look at the starting locations just to have a quick flip through here to see what's available. We'll talk about that in a minute. So this is going to be a one-off first impressions video, probably about 30 minutes long, depending on what I find. And the next one is the fact that any full-length Let's Play will not start until this update drops into the normal thread. So what's going to happen over the next probably couple of weeks, depending on how long it takes them to release it, there's going to be a number of short mini-series or maybe talking about various aspects, especially once they drop part 2 and then finally part 3, just so we can compare and do the updates. The other thing I will say, guys, is that if you are planning on playing this, take seriously the recommendation that they make that you read through all the various changes and release notes. I've spent about an hour going through it, and I think that's probably going to be worthwhile. So okay guys, let's now get into what the options are. There seems to be 3 options. You've got the default random, which gives you a random planet as far as I assume. I've put a seed in which is effectively today's date, because I'm recording this on the 25th of April 2018. And this one here is default Acura Omicron. It says no deposits, so I think I might test that off camera first, guys, just to see if they actually mean that, because that would be an interesting thing. Also interesting, it says Omicron up there and Talada there, so I think this may not be finished. And the other option is the tutorial. I don't particularly want to do the tutorial for the moment because I'm sure they will probably update that over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to do default random. As I say, I've already put the seed in. I'm going to play medium difficulty because I think that might be a good way to get a first impression. And what I have noticed is if you change the seed, you get the start location. I think it'd be really cool if you could actually name the system. And I think what we'll do is we'll call this first impressions impress, actually. First impress set. Now there are big changes to the start, so I'm a little bit worried about how this is going to go, guys, but we might as well just plunge in and see what's going to happen. You are approaching the planet car and steer your escape pod. Okay, what are we steering the escape pod for? There's nothing here. Okay, so there's no friendly POI, which I'm not expecting. Okay, we found some wreckage. Where is it? It says that way. Okay. There is. So we're going to fly towards that wreckage. I got no idea what that wreckage is or whether we can live in it or not. So we're just going to crash down on the planetary surface. Wow. Okay. So here we are. Okay, let's just... Okay, briefing, Robinson Protocol. I think we will do the Robinson Protocol so that we can get a bit of guidance. It says here, press F to enter escape pod. I didn't quite read that. It says hard touchdown. I think you can sleep in the... Is that all we get? So what we got here? We got a survival tent. Decreases body temperature, decreased body temperature. Say, yeah, but at night you want it to increase body temperature. Oh, increase body temperature. So it's got a flashlight, antibiotic bandages and purified water. That is it. Okay guys, so it says here, check your suit inventory for helpful ingredients. You can also use the built-in suit constructor to create helpful tools. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got here? We got purified water. I suppose we could put the flashlight on there. Hey, what happened to our spacesuit? So we don't have a spacesuit. We just got ordinary bodies. Okay, this could be interesting. Survival tool. Well, I'm certainly going to make that. I presume it doesn't cost anything. So what we get here, hot beverage, power bars. These are food. Food 83, perish time. So they've got perish time, but we've got no fridge. Plant protein, vegetables. So we can make plant protein from vegetables. So we've got to find some vegetables. These are the new food groups now. Vegetable juice. So we're looking for vegetables, berries, protein, and plant fibers. Okay. So that's plant protein, which we then need to make that. So we're looking for vegetables. Okay, we got our tool here. Let's have a look at the stats. Okay, these stats here: body temperature, name, interior suit, armor value 0, durability 0, comfort range 15 degrees to 35 degrees. I'm not happy with that comfort range. I mean, I live in the UK and we don't have extreme winters, but I mean, it's quite normal to go outside in this country with what you'd call effectively normal clothes down to about 5. I mean, with a scarf and a jumper on, you can get down to just below freezing. So I think maybe that this does give us some things. I think that should be a bit lower. 15 degrees. I mean, again, if you live in the UK, I mean, it's 15 degrees outside at the moment, and I've been walking around in shirt sleeves. So that seems a bit unbalanced to me, to be honest. I think that's more focused towards protecting against heat rather than cold. And in fact, that's not far away from actually what you'd call a summer's day in this country sometimes. Okay. So it says, you are not wearing any protective suit. Outside temperatures will have a strong effect on you. Remember, at night, you can sleep 8 hours in the escape pod or in a survival tent, for example, when the night is getting too cold. Explore the area around the crash site and pick some plants. Okay, we got to find a signature result. So we got no jetpack and no oxygen suit. Okay, we got small wreckage over there. We got wreckage over there. I think what we're going to do is explore that wreckage over this to see what we can do with this tool. This is the survival tool. So we got defense mode, but it's got no ammo. We've got deconstruct and rock drill, and we've got no ammo. So how do we? Well, okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, we'll go check out that small wreckage, and it says find signal source. The signal source is over there, 1.98 kilometers. And of course, the thing is, guys, we've got now very, very big planets here. So, and you can see how big these planets are now. It's almost like there's volcanoes there as well. Okay, let's just get going, I suppose. And I'm not finding anything at all. There's something over there. I think we could probably use this. Do a bit of reconnoitering. There's something over there. Okay. So we're just going to get over here, guys. See what we can grab. We've got no survival constructor. Actually, hang on, I just noticed something. Sorry about this, guys. Survival constructor. Unlock cost 5. Level 3. Water generator. So we've got to get to level 3 before we can build a survival constructor? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. So we definitely got to collect some plants and stuff like that. This is going to be a bit brutal because we can't even mine anything. So how do we get resources? Actually, yeah, sorry, guys, again. So where are we going to get the iron, silicon and copper? Well, I suppose we're going to have to look for rocks, I suppose. There's some plants and stuff over there. We'll grab these berries, I suppose. We're going to have to grab everything we can just to get some XP, I suppose, to get level 3. Okay. Oh, these look like Akua berries. Come on. Yeah, but of course they're not called Akua berries anymore. They're just called berries. Okay, this is certainly going to grab this. We're going to grab everything we can. This is going to make. In fact, in some ways, this is back to. What was it? Was it Alpha? It's a natural sweetener. This is almost back to the pre-Alpha 7 when Well, earlier than that, I think. Now I can't actually remember what version it was. When you crashed, there was no friendly POI or anything to actually do anything. You literally landed on a planet with an escape capsule, and then you were off and running. But at least you had some resources. Well, this looks quite impressive. Is there anything in here that we can... It looks like there's some containers or something here. Okay, can we get at that? There's a container there. Okay, wow, we got some food. Can we just deconstruct this? Because I think we're going to need it. Okay, rock drill, deconstruct. Okay. So that's going down. Wow, it's taken... Oh, the stamina goes down. So it's almost like it's wired into your body biometrics. Okay. So we can get some steel plates this way. So it's almost like you're going to have to jump through here. And of course we got no... How are we supposed to get up on things if we've got no jetpack? Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. So we can get this. It's almost like there's another crate round there. Okay, is there another crate here? Which one crate is that? So it looks like there's 2 crates here. So okay, let's get rid of this so we can get at it. I'm not so sure about this. I like the idea of the stamina, but at the same time, okay, I've got that one. So where was the other one that I was looking at? Okay. Right, we've got a couple of components, so we're effectively scavenging. Okay. Let's grab a bit more. There's like this. Right, I think what we can do, guys, is get to this where it says wreckage. So we better get off in that direction. We've only got 6 minutes left, or 6 hours, where you want to call it, left on the daylight. This is going to be fun, especially if the creatures go hostile after the first night. Be running around with just something like this. This is going to be spooky, guys. Really, really spooky. Okay, let's grab this. What's this? This is cobra leaves. Oh, it should do. Okay, yep. About to say it's glitched out. So that's spice. Okay, let's grab that. So we're going to grab as much as we can. More for the XP than anything else. Because we've got some tins of beans. And we can make berry juice. That gives us health 90 with water. But we've only got the 1 water. And I don't particularly want to use it just in case the game gives a curveball or something and says you've got to use this water to do something else. Yeah, I think this could be quite a brutal start now. Okay, we're just gonna... I think we just walked over something, so let's spin back. Can we pick this up? Yep, that's an egg. Okay. I know eggs, in the update notes they were saying that eggs is a separate food group now. Right, there's some rocks over there. Let's go and get back to rock bashing. And the thing about the mining, guys, is what they've done with the mining is they've gone back to the voxel based mining now. They've got rid of all the underground little nodules. Although, to be honest, I really enjoyed those nodules. I think it made the mining more interesting than just standing there. Okay, oh, I've got to remember to pick stuff up. Got 5 crushed stone. Okay. So all I got from that is crushed stone. That is not good. Let's try another one, just in case, just to see. Because we need to make them a survival constructor. To make a survival constructor, well, one, we got to get to level 3. And we also need iron, silicon and copper. But where are we going to get that from? If we can't... Okay, we've got a nice big rock here. We must get something out of this. Wow, this is taking some time. You got to be kidding me. I'm going to run out of stamina. Okay. Right guys, what I'm going to do is I'll probably cut the video here because I think this might take a little while to actually do this. Okay guys, welcome back. It's taken me about 3 attempts of having to stand in to rebuild my stamina just to get this one rock. And you can see how quick the stamina's going down. I'll probably have to recharge again actually. Okay, this could be down to the wire. Okay. I'm just going to stop and let it build back up again. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. Okay. And what do we get here? 29 crushed stone. Okay. And 29 crushed stone. So all I got out of that was crushed stone. This could be interesting, guys. Okay. Let's get off across the terrain and see what we can grab. Certainly going to need the plant fibers. I mean, we can't do anything with them just at the moment. I'm going to grab everything that I can. Okay, what's this? Okay, it's the small rocks that actually have. Okay, so what we're looking for is small rocks. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Meteorite incoming, watch out, it may contain new resources. Okay, so the big rocks are just crushed stone, so why on earth would you want to mine those? What's that over there? What we're looking for is small rocks. Guys, what I would probably prefer is the fact that they need to probably go back to the 7.6 configuration, where if you mined a large rock or rock, there was a chance of getting iron, copper or silicon from those rocks. I think hunting around, especially in long grass or anything, trying to find small rocks is going to be a bit of a pain in the neck, especially from a survival point of view. Let's go and have a look at that over there. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I think that might be a little bit of an over-the-top mechanic. So what's this? We've got plant buds. I've got no idea what plant buds are going to be, because like I've walked through here and I found one of those small rocks almost by accident by walking over it. So I think that's something that I wouldn't say I'm particularly very happy with, to be honest. As I say, I think they'd be better off just sticking to being able to knock down rocks, considering how long it takes to knock with that stamina. I mean, that took me almost 4 recharges of the survival tool to knock that rock down to get something out of it. So it's not like it's going to be easy collecting stuff using the survival tool from these rocks. I'm just grabbing these spices, I don't know why, but yeah, so I think these now count as nests, so we can grab that. It's good that you get 100 XP from there. See, I mean, like this, I mean, if I see, I mean, that's 1300. I think it's well worth it just leaving the way it was before. I think hunting, because I mean, I can't see any small meteorites or rocks around here, and I mean, you could spend ages trying to find copper and iron like this, because I'm assuming that with this tool we can't mine anything. So I think that's probably a little bit over the top from the perspective of the survival situation. Because again, it's not even like the rocks themselves are pretty common. It's, you know, I'm not seeing, you know, it's quite a long walk all the way to this wreckage. I suppose we can't do anything with the bones. Okay, and I assume we can't actually chop trees, so it looks like there might be a small rock there, so we'll grab that. Okay, so I've got some copper there and some copper there. Okay, so we've now got we've got 4 iron, 2 copper, and we do need some food. Natural sweetener. That's 4 food. Wow. Okay. Cure berries. Can we make anything? What we do need is this. We need vegetables. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have to eat that. I think we're not going to have much choice, are we? Okay, guys. I'm just going to keep going. And of course, the problem is that I don't know what vegetables actually look like anymore. I mean, these are, well, the blue plants are buds. Cobra is spices. Actually, what do we get for spices? Okay, we can get food from eating the spices, and it doesn't look like there's any consequences. It just increases the body temperature a little bit. So spices is the way to go in the short term, but we do need to find the necessary ingredients. What's that over there? It's like that looks a bit like corn dogs, or is that fibre? Looks like it's fibre again. Okay. So we're just going to keep heading for the wreckage. I mean, I'm assuming the wreckage is part of the Robinson Protocol. I presume that if you don't do the Robinson Protocol, you're a little bit out on your own. I certainly need to grab these spices. That's going to be the... Because if we hadn't been lucky and found that... found those tins, we'd be living on these spices. Okay, guys. Let's just get in here. There's something over there. Is that a berry tree? Okay, we've got more buds. I don't know. Right, we've now reached level 3. So in theory, we should now be able to unlock the survival constructor. We've got 25 points. Okay. We've now unlocked the survival constructor. And we need 2 silicon to build a survival constructor. And where on earth am I going to get 2 silicon? Okay. Let's grab that. Grab more of these bud things. I'm just going to keep heading towards that wreckage. I'm hoping that there's going to be some goodies or something stashed away in there. Right, we found the silicon deposit. The trouble is I doubt if we're going to be able to mine it. Because this just says rock drill. Okay. Okay. Right, we've got some more spices over there. We're certainly going to grab that. We found iron. Okay, so it's almost like there's a concentration of minerals and resources around this wreckage. Again, this could be the result of playing the Robinson Protocol. So we're just going to keep going, guys. There's some berry trees over there. I mean, I certainly don't want to fight anything in the short term. Right, that looks like there's some akua berries. I mean, it'd be a shame if they take the names off there. So we discovered a copper deposit. Okay. What we got in here? What's this? Can we pick that? No. Okay. Just keep going for the wreckage. We've only got 2 minutes and it's going to get dark. I mean, how cold is it going to get at dark? There's some alien honey there. Got some, I think this looks like fibre plants. We're certainly going to grab those. So what does vegetable protein look like? I mean, am I just walking past it and I'm not seeing it? There's some, looks like mushrooms there. Just going to double back for that. That's mushrooms. That's a dedicated kind of special ingredient. Okay. This is a natural sweetener. Okay. What have we got there? That looks like more fibre. Then we're certainly not going to have a shortage of fibre, but we can't do anything with it at the moment. Okay. Okay, we've got nothing here. Pretty sure we can't cut the trees down because this isn't a... I'm just going to just keep picking up the spices. Alien spice. It looks like it's... Okay. So we're doing okay for the levels. Right, we're just going to keep at it. Keep going, guys. There's some more spices over there. I mean, I've probably walked by, and I know some of you guys are probably saying, "Yeah, you walk by it, you walk by it," and that is probably very possible. But as I say, this is just very much a first impressions video. I do like it actually. I think the using this as the stamina, so like here, is going to be something that may have to grow on me. I've got to put it back on deconstruct. I think that may have to grow on me over time, I think. And they may have to maybe adjust the rate or something. But as I say, my big issue is I don't mind losing the stamina to the survival tool. But I suppose at the moment my biggest gripe is the fact that I'm scavenging around here looking, trying to find some little rocks or something. And the big rocks just contain crushed stone. I think they do need to go back to the 7.6 or 7.0 mechanic, where you can actually, how can you say, effectively gather silicon, copper and iron from normal rocks like this. I mean, we'll give it one more go, just out of curiosity, guys. I'm pretty sure if we do this, when this is a small one, maybe they just put it into the big rocks rather than the small ones. Because again, so yeah, see, this is just crushed stone. So, I mean, in many ways, doing that makes it effectively a little bit pointless. Unless, of course, they've taken away the ability to get crushed stone when you actually mine. Because, of course, the mining has now gone back to the old voxel-based system that was before the 7.0 release. And if you're one of the guys who hated the new system, I actually enjoyed the new system. It kind of made the actual collection of stuff a little bit more fun compared to the old system. I found the old system mining was a bit boring because you just stood there and waggled around, chasing down, using the ore scanner and chasing down various items. Well, that was okay. Scan through the wreckage and pick up anything you might find. Okay, are we going to get any resources here? Right. Right, we've got some more mushrooms. So is this going to be the new kind of POI type start here? Okay, what have we got in here? Like, it's like a kind of mini base, but can we get up inside it? Right, looks like what's down is the end. I don't particularly want to drop down inside one of these cubes because I don't have a jetpack to get out. And there's a ramp here. Okay. But it's obstructed, so we're going to have to deconstruct, aren't we? Okay. Of course, our stamina is going to go down. Wow. Okay. Right, let's just kind of deconstruct our way into this base. Okay. Can we... Right, we've got up here. Right, we've got... What are we going to find in here? Ah, motorbike! So this is probably the Rob Robinson protocol. So we've got a constructor we've got here. Consider placing the survival constructor down and have a look and see if you can craft something useful already. Okay. Problem is, what am I going to get? Well, we got some glass there. Okay. Find the tower. Oh yeah, I should Coco, guys. Well, it looks like there's something up there. So, okay, let's just to wind this part up, guys. I think what we're going to do is, how can I find my way out of here? I kind of hacked my way in here, didn't I? Oh, I really missed the jetpack. Okay. Meteorite incoming, warning. Okay, where's the meteorite? It's also getting a bit dark, so let's just... So we didn't have to make a survival constructor, that's good. So let's just... And we can make berry juice, we can make... Okay. Right, let's just... we can put the iron, copper... That doesn't let us there. That, put that in. Plates gives us that. I mean, what I really like is a drill. So we need electronics and... Okay, so we need copper. and silicon. We can make a pistol, but I don't want to make that just yet because I don't have that much in the way of resources. Okay, guys. I think what I'm going to do is just to wind this part up. I think, can we get in here? I could see some stuff up here. Okay. You got to be kidding me. Okay. I'm a bit worried about dropping down. I can see up here. Okay, can we deconstruct that? Oh, we got a copper ingot from that. Okay, copper ingot from that. And another copper ingot from... Okay. Right, we got some copper ingots. Okay. Let's get back here. Right, there's some glass here, so if we can... Right, let's knock the automatic door down. That should give us something. Oh. Got an iron ingot from that. Okay. See if we can get some silicon from the glass. Oh. I've got a glass plate. I'm not sure whether that's going to be helpful, because we really need silicon. Okay, I'm just going to knock this down, guys. Glass plates, they're going to... Okay, nope, don't want to do that. I'm just going to get back here. We're going to need the torch, aren't we? Oh, okay, we got a torch. Right, let's just put that in, that there. Weapons and items. So we still don't. Oh, we got some copper ingots. That's still not enough to. Can we make? We got to do it the wrong way. Okay. Electronics. Where's the electronics? The red's a bit deep here, guys. So yeah. So we're short on silicon. Okay. That's going to be fun, guys. And I think just to wind this part up, well, the torch is pretty good. I mean, I must admit, I've never used the torch before because I never really saw the point of it. But I think we're going to be using it a little bit in this side. I think what we're going to do is, just to wind this part up, we're going to deploy our tent. Okay, right click. We got here, so we got Survivor Tent 1, Hangover Bad Trip. Decreases body temperature. The body temperature is pretty good at the moment. Decreases, increases. Okay. It's kind of half sunk in the ground actually, so I presume that would be okay. Is there press F to sleep until morning, left shift to pick up. So it works the same way as a bike. Okay. So we slept through the night and we've got our bush camp set up. This is where the local creatures come roaring in, but where are we going to get silicon from? I mean, that looks like a front lamp. Let me just do this, guys. I've got to do it. Iron, optical fibre. So we've got some optical. Where are we going to get copper and silicon from? This is crazy. Does it mean we've got to go around looking for little rocks? I mean, let's see if we can find anything else in this wreckage. I mean, we could. Okay, anything else up here? Okay, these are just steel blocks. Okay, maybe I should have searched that other wreckage a bit more thoroughly. Right, there's a. Okay, this is going to be annoying. Actually, I just saw something down there. That's landing gear. Oh no, I don't want to disassemble that because why? Right, let's take this apart, see if this is going to give me anything. That's giving me a copper ingot. Okay. Let it give me another iron ingot. Okay, let's just disassemble this. So we are literally scavenging. Let's just give me 4 steel plates. Okay. Everything else around here, I can't see anything else that's... we got another copper ingot. We've got no silicon. That's going to be the big issue. Crushed stone, copper. So we would have to go out and find some small rocks hidden somewhere in the grass. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I've got my little tent here, so we better shift F to pick it up because we certainly don't want to lose it. And, well, just a final check, guys, just to confirm. We can put that in, steel plates, that in. But we can't make a drill. We need to make a drill. We need more copper or silicon. We need silicon. Okay. We got spoiled food. See, the food's spoiling already as well. Probably because I slept overnight. Some of the food is actually spoiled. I mean, can we make anything here? Plant fibers. So from plant fibers we can make biofuel. So that's okay. I can hear something creeping up behind me as well. Right, guys, I think this is as much as I'm going to go for first impressions. And conclusions, well, I like what they've done. I like the idea of the start. The one area that I'm not quite so sure about is the gathering of rocks and having to search for the small rocks, because I can see that being quite a severe point of frustration for new players who may not understand mechanics of the game. And I think, truthfully, they could quite easily stick with what we've had before, with being able to get iron, copper and silicon from the larger rocks, maybe the really large rocks, because then the effort to extract it using this survival tool, using the stamina, would make sense, because I can see the frustration of somebody mining down one of those large rocks just to get crushed stone, and that could be quite frustrating. So that's the key factor, I think, from that point of view. The survival tool using stamina, yeah, okay, maybe, but maybe they shouldn't. Maybe it should deplete a little bit less slower. And I think just to finish this part off, guys, I'm going to get myself killed. But what we're going to do now is just... Can we kill him? I mean, these are pretty tough to kill anyway, so... Okay, so we can kill the roaches. And we got a little bit of meat, but that's probably perishable because we don't have a fridge. So the defensive tool was fairly useful. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to add a comment of your opinions of what you feel works and doesn't work. As I say, maybe a weaker jetpack could be useful as well, because I think with these buildings here, I think not being able to get up on them will be a little bit of a source of frustration as well. So maybe, like, as part of the survival kit, you have a mini jetpack, which probably isn't as efficient as the suit jetpack, but just gives you enough boost to get up onto some of these wreckages. Anyway, I think that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.